Hello everybody, I'm Christine Dawson from Quest for Success NLP Training and Coaching, and today I'm really pleased to be having a chat with one of our graduate students, Sandra Edwards. And I'm just going to have a little chat to Sandra about what's happened to her since she did her NLP training and what learning NLP has done for her. So hi Sandra, how are you doing?
Hi Christine, doing really well. Lovely sunny day today.
Yeah, it is. So Sandra, just so everybody knows, which trainings have you actually completed with us with Quest for Success?
All of them. Started back in 2015 when I did my NLP coaching, timeline therapy, hypnosis practitioner. Then I did my master prac with you in 2016. Went on and did my advanced hypnotherapy 2017, then had a few years consolidating and came and attended as an assistant with you for a few years. And then last year, the biggie, I did my trainer's training over in Evia with you last year, and that was amazing. So yeah, lots of trainings and lots of learnings, and yeah, it's been fabulous.
With us for a long time, Sandra. You're one of our steadfast students. So, Sandra, what was the most valuable thing that you feel you learned, let's say from your initial NLP practitioner training? Where was the value there for you?
I think it came at a time where I wasn't quite sure almost who I was or where I was going or anything. And it was the whole personal breakthroughs and the self-development that you get as you're taking the training. And I think the most valuable thing I learned was almost finding myself. And it's about the more you get involved, the more you commit, the more you put in. Again, you get that complete value for money completely. And it's understanding that it's not about getting a certification, it's about the journey, the value that you add to it yourself. So it's working on self whilst getting the qualifications and the trainings was the most valuable.
Yeah, that's a really interesting perspective for people to have some insight into. So, you know, that values that you got in finding yourself and discovering, you know, direction and where you wanted to be. So what difference has learning the NLP content, what difference has that made to your life in general?
It's given me a huge independence in a way, because when I started NLP, I just left the NHS and set up my own business, and I wasn't quite sure what I was doing, and it was just about giving me the focus and that self-belief to take control of my life and going where I wanted to go. Because after 25 years of working for the NHS, you was working to somebody else's agenda, and suddenly it was like, oh, so it was just showing you the way. So yeah, giving me that focus and that independence and confidence to do my own thing, I think. Yeah.
So after your practitioner training and your master practitioner training, you did indeed set up your own business, didn't you? Tell us a little bit about your business, Sandra.
Well, it's evolved as a result of all my trainings. Because when I first started out, I set up a Sandra Edwards Consulting and focusing more on sort of like organisational development and leadership coaching, because that's what I knew from working within the NHS. And I thought, oh yeah, I can develop this, I can use my skills. And I was working very much consulting and working with business people. And as I've carried on and progressed, and particularly when I did my trainer's training last year, which was totally amazing, it just helped me to understand that really it's my rediscovered the passion that you know really well, that I've got a passion for coaching equestrians, and I'm working as a dressage coach and trainer, and that was always seen as the hobby. And now as a trainer, I can see that I'm completely rebranding myself and focusing on NLP for equestrian sport. So when I took the trainer's training, it really gave me that business focus, and I'm completely different from where I started out 15 years ago. So working now with riders and equestrian coaches to be totally successful, enabling them to pass on the knowledge that I've got. So it's grown me and totally transformed my business, which is it's great. I'm really looking forward to getting to grips with 2021 now and delivering all the NLP trainings to the equestrian coaches. So yeah.
So anybody who's either a leisure rider, who's a competitor, maybe you're a training equestrian coach yourself, maybe you're a judge, and you want that extra element to help with the mind, you're the person to come to.
Yeah, absolutely. It's and being able to work online now is actually, everybody's, oh, we've all shut down, everything's been horrendous. It translates so well online. So I'm running my first NLP practitioner course for equestrian sport, and over 4 days online back over in June. So it's so portable, it's so translates across all disciplines and things. So I'm really excited to be moving forward with that. So
and you're absolutely right. NLP does translate brilliantly online. So just finally, Sandra, what would you say to anybody who's been sat on that fence thinking about doing an NLP training and hasn't quite decided yet?
Just go for it. And again, you get out the value that you put in. I just wish that I'd known about this sort of like 30 years ago, and none of the trainings I've done in that previous time have come closer. It's the ease, it's the speed, it's the transferability. And so I just wish I'd known about it 30 odd years ago. And I think it should be on this curriculum. We've got all these kids now at school that are having a dreadful time. It's something that should be embedded right from an early age. So yeah, just do it.
I totally agree. Sandra, it's been great to speak with you today. Thanks for taking the time. So that's Sandra Edwards, guys. If you're in the equestrian field, get in touch with Sandra. And if you're ready to take your NLP practitioner training now, please get in touch with Quest for Success. And that's all the W's, QFScoaching.com. So thank you, Sandra, and we'll sign off for now. Thanks for watching.